in Gippsland right now and this week is a group called RARA. They're some Jewish people who travel through rural and regional Australia to help connect the Jewish community, especially in places where there might not be a big community of Jewish people. This is at a time that there's a Royal Commission on Anti-Semitism in Australia. Let's speak, and we'll start with Rabbi Benny and his wife Rivka, who are in Malakuta right now. Good morning, Rabbi Benny and Rivka.
Good morning.
Now, you're in Malakuta. Good morning. You're in Malakuta right now. It's a beautiful place. Can you just describe your thoughts on Malakuta to start?
A very nice, quiet town with water, nice nature, just nice, friendly people outside. It's very, yeah.
And Rabbi Aron is joining the conversation as well. Rabbi Aron, are you in Malakuta as well?
I wish I was in Malakuta. Good morning and thanks for having me. I'm in cold and rainy Caulfield in Melbourne.
All right, but you're going to be heading into Gippsland?
So our volunteers are the ones that are on the road. I'm more at the back end, making sure everything works out from here. But the volunteers, Benny and Rivka, have been doing a fantastic job over the past week, really getting through the region and connecting to a lot of people that we haven't seen in a long time.
Rabbi Benny, when you rock up in a community in Gippsland, how do you reach out to the Jewish community? How do you let people know that you're there and you'd love a chat?
Well, the Jewish people in Gippsland have known about RARA, so we contact them before we head up to them. We let them know that we're coming their way and ask if they want to meet with us, and we've been getting very pleasant response, and we just come to their homes or meet at cafe with them.
What sort of conversations are you having when you meet Jewish people in Gippsland? What are you hearing?
A lot of positive things, but also could be positive. Most people talk to us about their life here where they live and what it is like being Jewish. Some people are proud that they're Jewish and they're not afraid. Some people feel very isolated and scared, and they're not proud, sort of. They're a little scared to show that they're Jewish. We have a mezuzah on the door of every Jewish home. Some people are scared to put that up to show that they're Jewish because of all the anti-Semitism going around.
What is that? What is that?
A mezuzah is a scroll from a portion from the Torah that proclaims the oneness of God and how we should love God. And we should proclaim it wherever we go. And it should be on our doorpost as well. There should be a sign on our doorpost. And it's a sign of protection as well for the Jewish people to put and a blessing to put it on their doors.
How does that make you feel when you hear from Jewish people living in Australia, we're a country where you are free to celebrate and practice your religion, when you hear from Jewish people who say, I actually don't feel comfortable being open with my religion here in Australia?
Yeah, it's concerning because I spent some time here in Australia before, and I've never encountered people who are concerned about their Judaism. And now we come here, especially after the Bondi attacks, people are just more nervous about being Jewish, especially when they're isolated, not near any Jewish community where they have that support that they could get. And that's why we're here, to show them support and show that it doesn't matter where they are, and they could be proud. And we can't be afraid of what people think of us.
Would that be also post-Israel and Gaza really flaring up again? Is that something that you think you're hearing across your community around the world, here in Australia, that people are feeling a little more anti-Semitism? Is that linked?
Could be, I'm not sure, but we're not focusing on that right now. We're focusing mainly on what's happening here right now in Australia, and especially in the isolated areas where they do feel it more here than anywhere else. Yeah.
Rivka, we're hearing from Rabbi Benny and his wife Rivka, who are in Malakuta, travelling through Gippsland, to support Jewish community here in Gippsland. Rivka, what are you feeling and hearing as you travel through our area?
First of all, for me, it's my first time in Australia, so it's been a great experience. And as my husband said, we love meeting those isolated people and reaching out to them, giving them support, and also talking about their life experience. It's been amazing talking to all different type of people and all different group of age, different life experience, and talking to them and showing support.
So, Rivka, where have you come from to Australia?
So we're living in New York. I'm actually originally from France, but we've been living in New York for the past few years.
Very cool. How are you finding Gippsland? It's a little different to New York.
Yeah, definitely different than than the Big Apple. It's been great.
Are there any other stories you'd like to share with us this morning, Rabbi, Benny and Rivka, as you travel through Gippsland?
The first encounter with the locals were great, and
Some people have told us that we're the first rabbinical group they're meeting, visiting them in over 15 years. And we were happy that we actually came to them when they are most needed. And it's, the fact that that they feel isolated and that we actually feel it because we meet them, and we're happy that we're able to bring some sort of solace to them. It's kind of moving, actually.
I imagine there's some emotional moments.
As a matter of fact, today we're going to meet someone who hasn't had any contact really with any Jewish people in over 20 years. So we're looking forward to that as well.
Thank you for speaking to us today.
Our pleasure.
See you, Rivka.
Take care.
Take care.
We also have Rabbi Aron, who is one of the organisers with RARA. Are you able to just tell us a little bit about your group, Rabbi Aron, and if anyone's listening and they'd like to reach out, how to get in touch with you?
Yeah, sure. Thanks so much. So we've been around for about 26 years now, and RARA is an acronym. It stands for Rural and Regional Australia. So we're dedicated to serving people living in areas outside of Australia's major Jewish communities. And we estimate that there's more than 10,000 Jewish people living in areas all over the country. It could be Gippsland, it could be in Western Australia, it could be in the Northern Territory. Actually, right now we have 6 different groups on the road. You've spoken to Benny and Rivka just now, but we have another group in Western Australia. There's actually another group in Gippsland as well, another group up in Darwin as well, and many other places. So we do what we can to serve people in isolated areas. And although there is many great offerings of this beautiful country of Australia, kind of in the regional areas, some of the infrastructure in a Jewish capacity is definitely lacking in those areas. So we do what we can to visit there in person. We travel about 100,000 kilometers a year, connecting with thousands of families around the country. And it's always really beautiful to get out there, to get out of the city and spend some time, whether it's a cattle station or a seaside town or somewhere inland, and be able to connect with people that are looking for community, looking for connection, which is something which is really, really needed in the current day and age.
Rabbi Aron, thank you very much for speaking to us here on ABC Gippsland.